Okay, so have you ever had like that feeling where like you're in a super lively place, maybe a buzzing coffee shop or a family get together, even just like a packed street.
Yeah.
But there's this weird like inner quiet, almost an emptiness.
Right.
Well, that's kind of how this YouTube video by Psyche and Wisdom kicks off. It's called When Life Loses Its Spark, Here's What It's Really Saying. And the opening line is, what does it mean to stand in a room full of light and still feel shrouded in shadow? Heavy stuff, right?
Yeah, that's a powerful image for sure. It really captures that feeling of being physically present, but not really there, emotionally or mentally checked out.
Totally. And the video makes it clear this isn't just like everyday boredom or needing some sleep. It's something deeper.
Exactly.
They call it a deeper unraveling, like something's come undone inside. And this is what we're doing a deep dive on today.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
It's a pretty universal experience, I think. Most people have felt that disconnect at some point.
For sure. And the video really digs into what this feeling means, what it's trying to tell us, and how we can start to address it.
Which is key, because it can be a really uncomfortable feeling.
Totally. So let's get into it. The video starts by saying that this feeling of losing your spark, it's usually not like a huge dramatic crisis. It's more subtle than that.
Yeah, it's more of a quiet ache almost. Like life's going on, you're doing the things, but the things that used to bring you joy, they just don't hit the same anymore.
Right. Like you could be watching a movie that everyone's raving about and you're just like, meh.
Yeah, or you hear people laughing and having a good time, but you can't quite connect with that feeling.
Or like mindlessly scrolling through social media, seeing these perfect little snapshots of other people's lives, but it just makes you feel more empty.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like this disconnect between what's happening around you and what you're feeling inside.
So the video makes this really interesting point. It says that this emptiness, this lack of spark, it's not a personal failing.
Right. It's not something to be ashamed of.
It's actually a signal. It's like your inner self trying to get your attention.
It's like a warning light on your car's dashboard telling you something's not quite right.
Exactly. And they quote Carl Jung, who said, the soul speaks in symbols, not words, and this emptiness might be its loudest cry.
Whoa. Yeah, it's powerful.
Right. Like, what if this feeling itself is the mess?
That makes you think about it differently, for sure.
So then the video dives into some of the reasons why we might be feeling this way. And they talk about how society puts so much pressure on us to achieve certain things in order to feel happy and fulfilled.
Yeah, like we're given this map that says, follow these steps, hit these milestones, and you'll be happy. Get the good job, find the perfect partner by the house.
But then you achieve all those things and you're still left feeling empty.
Like you've reached the destination, but the promised reward isn't there.
It's like the video says, one day the map leads nowhere.
Yeah, it's hard.
And this ties into Jung's concept of individuation, which is basically the process of becoming your true self.
Right, not the self that society tells you to be.
So this feeling of emptiness, it could be our true selves trying to break free from all those expectations and roles.
Like we've outgrown the life we've been living.
It makes you think back to times when you actually felt truly alive.
Yeah. Do you remember a time when you felt that way? Like really energized and engaged with life?
Yeah, I think so. It's been a while, though.
I think for a lot of people, it's easy to get caught up in the day-to-day and forget what it feels like to be truly passionate about something.
Totally. And when we lose that feeling, it's easy to blame the outside world. Like everything's so chaotic and superficial these days.
Right. It's easy to get caught up in that negativity.
But the video says, what if the fault isn't out there? What if it's in how we've stopped listening to ourselves?
That's a good question.
Okay.
It's a lot easier to blame external factors than to look inward.
For sure. And that brings us to this idea of noise and silence. The video says that we often intentionally drown in noise to avoid silence.
It's like we're afraid of what we might hear if we actually stop and listen to our own thoughts.
Yeah, silence can be scary. It forces us to confront ourselves.
But the video says, in that silence lies the truth. You're not broken, you're becoming.
That's so powerful.
It is. It reminds us that silence isn't empty. It's a space for growth and self-discovery.
And the video goes on to say that emptiness isn't something that needs to be filled with more stuff or achievements.
It's actually a space for something new to emerge.
Like it's an opportunity to shed old skin that no longer fits.
And become something more aligned with who we truly are.
And this is where it gets really interesting. The video warns us about falling back into those old traps of seeking external validation.
Yeah, it's so easy to get caught up in that cycle of scroll, click, consume, repeat.
Totally. And it says that this constant distraction actually starves the soul.
Jung was really concerned about this too. He believed that living a life solely focused on the external world would lead to a sense of meaninglessness.
And he's not wrong.
Not at all.
So why do we resist this inner exploration?
Well, because it's hard. Facing our shadows, our fears, our regrets, it's not always fun.
It's definitely easier to stay busy and distracted.
But the video says that avoidance just makes those feelings stronger.
And they use this analogy of a child lost in imaginative play, creating entire worlds from nothing.
And they ask, when did we lose that? When did we stop being curious and playful and start taking everything so seriously?
I love that analogy. It's so true. We lose that sense of wonder as we get older.
Yeah, society definitely plays a role in that. There's so much pressure to be productive and efficient.
Yeah, it's all about the grind.
Which leaves very little room for exploration and play.
But here's where the video takes a turn. It says that this feeling of lost spark, it's not a punishment. It's actually a form of rebellion.
Ooh, I like that.
It's our inner self saying no more to a life that no longer fits.
It's like a wake-up call.
Exactly. And it's an invitation to ask ourselves some tough questions, like who am I now and what do I really want?
Those are big questions, and it takes courage to even ask them.
Definitely, but asking those questions is the first step.
So where do we go from there?
Well, the video says it all starts with stillness.
Which is probably the hardest thing to do in our busy world.
It is, but it's so important. The video describes it as creating a space with no phone, no noise, just the sound of your own breath.
Easier said than done, right?
Right. Our minds will probably race at first, but the key is to stay with it.
Just be present in the silence.
And in that quiet, the video says the deeper questions will start to emerge.
Like, what really matters to me? What have I been ignoring?
And you don't have to have all the answers right away.
Sometimes just asking the questions is enough to start the process.
Totally. And once you've created that space for stillness, the video encourages us to follow our curiosity.
Even if it's just a tiny spark.
Like reading about something that interests you or taking a walk in a new place.
Those little things can lead to unexpected discoveries.
For sure. And the video also asks us to think back to a time when we felt truly alive.
Yeah. What were you doing?
Yeah.
Who were you with? What made it so special?
The idea is that those feelings aren't gone forever. Maybe we just need to look at them with fresh eyes.
Exactly. And Jung believed that growth is messy and uncomfortable, not always pretty.
And this feeling of emptiness, it could be a sign that we're in the midst of a major shift.
Like we're shedding old skin and becoming something new.
But what if you've tried all of that and you're still feeling stuck?
That's a common feeling.
And the video says this is where we need to understand the deeper truth, which is that meaning isn't out there to be found. It's a fire you kindle inside.
Meaning isn't something that just happens to us. We have to actively create it.
Exactly. It's not a passive thing. It's a craft.
And the video encourages us to be present in our everyday lives, to really engage with the world around us.
Like read a page and let it sink in, talk to someone and really hear them taste the air like it's the first time.
Those little moments can be so powerful.
And it says that meaning grows when you give it room, when you stop waiting and start building.
And that building can take many forms.
Yeah.
It could be through our work, our relationships, our creative pursuits.
And it can also be through how we connect with others.
Like sharing something true or helping someone in need.
Those acts of kindness and generosity, they can bring so much meaning to our lives.
And this all ties back to Jung's concept of wholeness,
which is the integration of all parts of ourselves, the light and the shadow.
It's about embracing our imperfections and our complexities.
And the video says that when we do that, life starts to hum again.
There's a renewed sense of energy and purpose.
And the last thing the video says is this: when you're feeling lost and nothing seems fun, it's not the end. It's actually the beginning.
It's a chance to let go of what's no longer serving us and step into something new.
And it ends with this beautiful affirmation: the power to feel alive has never left. It's been waiting for you to claim it.
That's so empowering.
It really is. So as you think about all of this, we want to leave you with this question. What are you ready to build? Not tomorrow, not someday, but right now.
What spark are you ready to ignite?
It's time to stop waiting and start creating a life you truly desire.
Your most authentic life.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.
Until next time.
Bye.